In the vertical interview, left is a trio of square and radial forms. They are also the floor indicator on the elevator face, which we spot above Jack seated after his awakening, a non-luminous representation of the gold ballroom bar that Jack is about to face, later that she will run to at this sequence's ending. Right frame, there is a desk, office set, a chair is pulled back, and in the cut we see Jack, finally sleeping, on a desk and a chair pulled back, is heaving harrowing screams, which Wendy can hear over a boiler, from an unconscious, that is weaving with the hotel. It shines into his dream. Wendy presses a switch and this seems to jolt Jack to scream far away, though seemingly inert, the hotel is clearly alive. Wendy wakens him, and he falls to the floor, retelling the auto-suggested nightmare from the hotel. I dreamt I killed you and Danny, and the dream serves its purpose. It sets up Danny's reunion with the family, the victim of apparent abuse. The urn shapes that are laved into the desk and chair are also affixed to Jack's bedstand, painted in gold. Notice image, she looks through Jack at Danny. The accusation prompts a rage overload that catapults Jack deeper into the hotel. Jack enters ballroom's entrance corridor, behind him an array of black and white images. Logic of entrance is impossible, structurally, in relationship to the lobby. Kubrick carefully composes him passing in the left mirror. Entering an empty gold ballroom, twitching in fury, he saunters to the triptych mirror bar, and duplicates Danny's hand cleanse of the twins, covering of eyes by hands. In this inversion, Jack conjures the apparition instead of erasing it. He stares at us in the audience directly, into a mirror. We are the mirror, we are the ghosts on his side of the mirror. Little slow tonight, Lloyd, laughing manically.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Both Lloyd and Jack are dressed in blood-red fabric. Jack is poured yellow fluid. Jack missing his 2 10s and 2 20s is a little memory game. Jack has forgotten his money exists only on the other side of the mirror he's on. It is implied but never verified that Jack recognizes Lloyd from photographs, obviously black and white, that illustrate the history of the hotel. You always were the best goddamn bartender, and even better, Jack has probably been spotting Lloyd on the walls, framed. To Jack, Lloyd is animating from black and white to black and white plus red. The liquor transfixes him. The bourbon he requests is a reference to Europe. What he receives, Jack Daniels, is not bourbon. Instead it's a conflation of fathers and sons' names. The near-comic dialogue is filled with strange aphorisms about a gender war. He refers to Wendy as a sperm bank, mixed with race war defined by Protestant banking systems. He seems to be using Wilsonian-era ethics. White man's burden. Jack's using phraseology from 1921, he's telegraphing to the photo he'll be enshrined in. Notions of credit and accountability address what capitalism signifies in a room covered in gold. He places the gender war somewhere between comedy and rage, an infernal sense that takes aim at his wife and child as dependents that require teaching. Aphorism. Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them hints at murder or suicide as the only solution. This is the reverse of the Dr. Wendy interview, now inversely staged and entirely lit by artificial light and liquor replacing cigarette, a barroom confessional. Wendy's arrival is shown from the side of the mirror where Wendy is conscious inside. She doesn't see the liquor, and she claims there's a crazy woman in a hotel room. Which room? Danny's ploy has worked. Jack is being lured to the hotel's one-sided portal he initiated by turning the lock knob.
From Channel 10 in Miami, this is Newswatch with Glenn Rinker, Ann Bishop, and the award-winning Newswatch team.
Good evening, I'm Glenn Rinker, Newswatch 10. While Miami continues to swelter...